My dear students, let's discuss some of the more components of an interview. Number one, we have to compare effective notes with ineffective notes. But before going for the comparison, we have to discuss something important about the note taking. At this point, it's helpful to illustrate both effective and ineffective note taking, because this is one of the very serious activity in the interviewing process. And if you would ignore note taking effectiveness in the interview, obviously such kind of activity would be meaningless and would not lead to the better selection decision. So we need to be very careful, and let's revisit the abridged job description for the position of assistant to the director of human resource, because without this job description, we would not be able to compare and contrast effective versus ineffective notes. They don't include detailed information provided about the job and the company, nor do they include asking questions by the applicant. So this is one of the characteristics of ineffective notes. Job description for the assistant to the director of human resources here. Number one, the job is to recruit applicants for non-exempt level positions, mean non-managerial position, using various recruitment sources. So you have to recruit applicants for non-exempt level position. That is one of your responsibility. Number two, interviews and screens all applicants for non-exempt positions and refers qualified applicants to appropriate department manager and supervisor. This is another job description. Keep these components in mind when you are comparing effective notes with ineffective notes. Number three, assist departments, manager, supervisor with hiring decisions. And number four, performs reference checks on potential employees by telephone as well as by interview. This is a responsibility of assistant to the director of human resource. And then what about prior experience and our education of such kind of a person? Number one, thorough general knowledge and understanding of the HR function. He must need to know about the basic functions of the human resource. And number two, prior experience as a non-exempt interviewer, preferably in the manufacturing environment. And number three, he must have an ability to work effectively with all levels of management and large number of employees. That is another ability to work with the rest of the teams and the departments. And number four, the person must have an ability to deal effectively with applicants and referral sources. So my dear students, keep these job description of assistant to the director of human resource in mind, and then we will discuss that how effective job notes taking is better than ineffective note taking, and what kind of notes are ineffective and what kind of notes are effective. But obviously we need to explain these particular concepts, keeping in view these job description of assistant to the director of human resource, which is one of the vacancy in your particular organization.